What does it is? It's not a half in value. I said the value of men is a being value, not a half in value. I'm sharing on the values of men are determines accomplishment. It's not new. I think I've even made a book on it. Is there a book on it? Yes. I'm following that book on what I'm saying. Now I want you to know that that is what is called the being of a person. Now some of us don't care about that being. Now you have to look at a being before you talk about what the being will accomplish. Because accomplishments ends with the being. Excuse me, don't worry about the luck that will happen to a being. Don't build on it. Can't you say, Shepherd, God bless you now? I said, don't believe in a luck that can happen to a being. Don't build on it. Consider the nature of the being. Don't consider the luck. If the luck happened, thank God. If it didn't happen, consider the being. If you're a woman or a man, you want to get married, should you consider chance in marriage? No. You should look at a man now. Look at a man and know what is possible for the man to be. Because what a man will be will always be. And why we are talking about what the man will be is because we are talking about getting things. We're not talking about keeping things. In the days of keeping, you will find out what a man will be. From value. When somebody went to the house of Jesse, he considered value. John the Baptist was born, and this is Jesus. There was value. One was beheaded, one conquered death. Now, excuse me, their way of living was not the same. Their understanding of God was not the same. Their focus was not the same. Attention was not the same. Investment of life and time was not the same. Interpretation of God, priority. As early as possible, these things have separated John from Jesus. And then the result came eventually in the wearing of crown. And then somebody said, you don't know. How? Don't you know that knowing is more important than prophecy? Come and I can interpret this. Large number of people will naturally know, in case you don't know. As I'm teaching, nobody say, I don't know. I'm not saying you don't know, there's something you know. That is why it's not possible for people to say, you call somebody and say, can you say 7 things you know about me? If that person says 7 things, be sure that 4 is correct. It's a must. It doesn't matter who describes him as a madman. A madman will get 4 correct. And then, why do you want to separate your accomplishment from nothing they are saying? When people care about accomplishment, you have to know that they care about accomplishment and who they are. Is that the more they know accomplishment, care about their destiny, the more they narrow their lives. Narrow. Because it is only a narrowed life in a narrowed path that can come to an important place. A broad path that is riddled in confusion will lead to a miserable end. Let me say again. I say in a broad path will always lead to a miserable end. Excuse me, can I tell you something? If Joseph keeps saying no to Potiphar's wife until it caused problem, Joseph stayed. I said Joseph stayed. The word to describe what happened was taunting. That means it was continuous. And the boy was saying continuous, was saying no continuous until he landed into trouble. I said it was what? It was continuous. Now, why was it continuous? It was continuous because Joseph already knew his life. Don't forget that the prime minister, he know, excuse me, I know how 10 years will look like in Nigeria. This is Nigeria. And I fear for people. We are moving towards a season when only people who understand saving will survive. Can I tell you something? There is a time that is coming when money will not be enough to end trouble. And even that is happening. Some of the terminal diseases that kill people now, a lot of rich men are dying of cancer. Dying of failure of this, failure of that. A lot of rich men are dying of it. And do you know why their money is not helping them? They don't know that the real value is not money. No, they don't know. And as long as they don't understand that the real value is not money, misery will not leave them. As long as they don't understand, because you see, it is what you care about that you focus on. I said it is what somebody cares about. And then, if somebody refuses to focus on something that matters, at a particular point in life, he will pay for wrong focus. Joseph keep on saying to the woman, it's not possible. I'm not going to be separated from what I'm seeing. I will not separate from what I'm seeing. I'm not going to be separated. And he didn't separate. Church, what am I sharing on now? The value. Now, don't forget that whatever that is on the earth, on the earth, is not waiting for God. No, it's not waiting for God now. It's not even waiting for man. It's not waiting for man. It's waiting for man's value. There's a difference between a man and his value. And then value is a being. It is a being that gets money. Excuse me. I don't know how people understand what I'm saying. Jesus went to the cross naked to win. That means he didn't go there with anything. As a matter of fact, before they even went there, they have already removed his own robe, put upon him the one they want. And yet he didn't lose his value. So value is a being. If value is not a being, nobody will take away Isaiah from your mind. Apostle Paul. It doesn't take money to write to Corinthians. It takes something money can buy. But that is a high thinking. I said that is. Huh? That is a high thinking now. I had to tell people, I said, excuse me, a man of honor and a rich man, who should admire who? The governor of Abia State, Oti, has come up to mess up the politicians. Huh? People are seeing it. Oji Sakali there is there. They are making noise. Oji Sakali is a criminal. That's why it doesn't identify with his shame. Huh? Where's shame? Let me explain something to you. Whether you like people or not, You can't take away from them what they are. So don't even allow, if you're hearing me, don't even allow lack to put another character on you. Because your impeccability is far more important than things. Ah, which lack? No, nobody touches your pocket. I've met some people, when you look at them, you feel awesome. Money will never achieve it. So the achievement, all right, let me go on to something. Great character represents preservation and success. I am going to say it now in form of, I am going to say it in as regard to word. Look, get me in my hands so that I can know time. I said great character represents preservation. It also represents success. When God wants to move a family down, move a family up, he raises people of great character. You see, because it is from character that family members announce their family. Let me say it again. I say it is from character that family members announce their family. Godly character preserves those that have it. It also brings success.